The India versus Bangladesh match is going to be a very, very interesting match. Trust me, it is not going to be very easy for the Indians. And I know many people are thinking this is going to be a very, very easy match for Indians. We Indians also are wishing that it's a very easy match, and many people are thinking yes, it will be a simple walkover and we will win the match. But we have to be careful because the Bangladeshi side is very dangerous, especially their fast bowlers. They have hit form, and Hussain, their spinner, is really doing well. In taking these things into account, the Indians will have to make some small changes in the team. Even in the last match, also, I know everybody said that it was a very easy match, but at one stage we were 3 wickets down till Surya Kumar Yadav came and steadied the ship. Uh, till now, what we have won is on the dint of some very good bowling performances and some of the key batsmen firing. But apart from that, there are a lot of things which need to be addressed as quickly as possible. One of the most important aspects of the Indian batting lineup is the opening, and I don't know why they are persisting with Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Fine, in one match they might fire, but this is a wrong combination. This is an absolutely wrong combination. They need to open with Jaiswal and Rohit Sharma, and Virat needs to come a little bit down the order, and I don't think he should come at one down because Rishabh Pant is doing a good job at one down, and I think he should utilize the most of the power play, and it should not be Virat Kohli because right now Virat is a little iffy after going through consecutively three to four failures. He is a little jittery at the beginning. We don't need a batsman in the power play who's jittery or who's trying to get back into form. Virat needs to come, if need be, one down, two down, three down, depending on the situation in the match. Yes, Virat Kohli needs to be there in the team, but it doesn't mean that he has to utilize all the overs. He needs to understand that there is a certain thing which he needs to do based on the current form and the changing situation in each and every match. Ideally speaking, today I think Rohit Sharma should play, but the problem is Rohit Sharma is what we can see in Rohit is he's becoming old. His reflexes are slowing down. I love him as a person, as a human being, as a captain, everything. Don't take it otherwise. But the last few failures are just establishing that fact, and even his poor form in IPL has established that right now he is old. His reflexes have slowed down, and he needs to either you cannot solve everything by technique, especially in T20. In T20, it is just not technique. Yes, with technique you can probably make good runs in one day matches. With technique you can make good runs in test matches. But in T20, it's more about reflexes. How quickly you make runs in the least amount of balls. And if you take that into context, right now, unfortunately, Rohit Sharma is not in form, and I feel he is probably nearing the twilight of his career for T20 format. We should appreciate this person's contribution, we should acknowledge this person's contribution, and accordingly, we should address the situation. Unfortunately, right now, he's the captain of Team India, and there is no way we can drop him. And there is no other person also who can actually go ahead and lead India. Now we have to make the best of a very bad situation. So Rohit Sharma will come at the top. He will have to play himself in. He has to play the sheet anchor innings. He needs to give strike to more dominating, powerful hitters. So I think Rohit Sharma's approach should not be to go ahead and try and plunder too many runs, but give strike. And once his eye is set, he should launch. Because once Rohit Sharma's eye is set, he can actually go ahead and play some effortless shots and push the scoreboard up. But his initial approach, if Rohit Sharma is watching me, should be a completely defensive approach where he doesn't waste balls, but he should go ahead and give strike to his partner, be it Jaiswal, be it Pant, be it Surya Kumar Yadav. That should be the game plan. That okay, fine, I'm opening, I will be at one end, and I will keep on rotating the stride, and I'll give these three prime players who are at the prime of their form, that is Jaiswal, Pant, and Surya Kumar Yadav. And once everything is set in the middle overs, it should be a kind of a blitzkrieg where we actually go to 130, 140 very quickly, and then Virat comes and cements the inning with Rohit Sharma, and then for a late burst we have Hardik Pandya, Akshar Patel, and some other players. So that should be the approach. I don't know whether Team India is even thinking on those lines. And there is one more thing which needs to be done as soon as possible, and that is Dubey needs to sit out. If Dubey sits out, they can either bring in because once Dubey sits out, then only you can bring in Jaiswal. There's no other way you can bring in Jaiswal. So Dubey needs to sit out. See, Dubey is a batsman. So if you take out Dubey, you'll have to supplement him with another batsman. The clearest choice is Jaiswal, and you get two opening combinations with a left-right combination. Like I'm saying, like if Jaiswal falls, then you've got Rishabh Pant, and that is actually good. You've got a good left-right combination, that is Rohit Sharma and Jaiswal, and then Rohit Sharma and Rishabh Pant. And if Rohit also goes, then we've got two left-handers in the wicket, which would make things a little difficult for the opponent. These things should be looked into, and especially for the Bangladesh match, two things which is as clear as daylight, and they must do it, and that is they need to sit out Dubey so that Jaiswal can come in, and you have to play Rohit Sharma and Jaiswal at the top. One down, it should be Rishabh Pant. Two down, if need be, it should be Surya Kumar Yadav. Three down, it should be Virat Kohli. That is where Virat Kohli comes in, and yes, Virat Kohli should be there in the team, because no World Cup team can be complete without Virat Kohli. You put Virat Kohli into a team, there's a psychological advantage we get immediately. So that is very important. Virat Kohli should always be in the team. There is no way you can take him out of the picture, because the moment he hits red hot form, then you can actually rotate him anywhere. The beauty of Virat Kohli is that he's a very versatile player. He can be put into any position and he will deliver. But his position, he's not an opening, he's not an opener. Why aren't anybody understanding that? Somebody needs to understand that and say, okay, fine, Virat, don't open, we'll bring you deep down the order, and I think you can supplement the innings better. So these are the things which need to be done. There is one more player I feel should not be in the team, but the point is you can't say anything about him. He's like an ace in the hole, and that is Ravindra Jadeja. Ravindra Jadeja is he's like an enigma. Even here right now also, we don't know for certain what he will do. Okay, but if you were asking me, I would have taken Ravindra Jadeja out and I would have brought in Chahal, because it would be lovely to watch Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav operate in tandem from both ends. But for the Bangladesh match, I'm really not sure what we should do. Should we take out Jadeja and we put in Siraj? Because even though Siraj is not in good form, but the thing about Siraj is that when he's dropped and he's brought back again, and especially against some of the lesser known minnows, because like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, he really performs well. He suddenly becomes like he hits prime form. So even though Siraj is not in good form, Siraj is currently, he hasn't taken any wickets for the past 5 or 6 matches. I would say just for this one match, maybe he can be brought back. It's a gamble, because he's really not bowling well. But maybe Jadeja could be taken out and Siraj could be brought in, or maybe Jadeja, if he's taken out, Chahal is brought in. Because Chahal, the thing about it is that he has not been played. The moment you put in a spinner like Chahal, who's a world class spinner, he will bring in that novelty. If he had played the last 4 or 5 matches, the opponents would have studied him and they would have been prepared for him. Now, if he is not playing for so long and he's brought in now, the opponent would be a little unprepared for him. And if any team is unprepared for Chahal, okay, they've had it. He will just eat up the wickets. He's that good a spinner. And Kuldeep and Chahal, both together, beat any pitch. If they hit their rhythm, they can take out any opposition. Nobody's understanding that. Everybody thinks of Arshdeep Singh and Bumrah, but try and put Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav, both of them together, and watch the fun. They should try it out once. I sincerely felt that they would try it out with some of the lesser teams or something, but I think it got washed away. So we didn't have any chance to, like, for Ireland they could have tried. They could have put in Chahal, but Indian team is like that only. They will always go that orthodox way. One team is there, so just persist with it. They will not think about anything else. They will not think about improvising, trying to understand what could be the pros and cons for their team. They will not try to do that. चलो भाई रेलगाड़ी चलता रहा चलता रहा चलता रहा, and by in semi-finals we get slammed by an opposition. That is exactly what happens. Nobody understands, nobody tries to apply their brain. These things should be done. You've got one of the best cricket teams in the world, Mr. Rahul Dravid, Mr. Rohit Sharma. You need to experiment with the team. So I think we need to be very careful against the Bangladeshi players. The Bangladeshi players are they are young and hungry. So if you're looking, they've got a good balance of experience and youth. That is what Bangladesh team has. So you've got Ridoy, Hussain, you've got that fast bowler Sakib. They're good. He's genuinely fast. So these players are fresh, they are hungry, they have the killer instinct. Indians have to be very careful against the Bangladeshi. Now, if I say careful as in you have to play tuk-tuk cricket, nothing like that. But you need to be cautious and you should go ahead and fine-tune your team. You should modulate your team with respect to the pitch and with respect to the players who are failing. You can't keep on giving them chances. This is not a kind of a tri-series, okay, or bilateral series that you keep on playing Dubey and Dubey amader dubiye dicche. So please, you will have to take out the players who are not playing well. Take out, you might say, come on, take out then Virat Kohli. No, boss, you cannot take out Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli is different, okay. He's like a pillar of the Indian team. So he cannot be taken out. He will always be there. Once he strikes firm, the other opposition is done for. Single-handedly, he will take us to the final. There, of course, a lot of pros and cons are there. We can talk about that later. But these things have to be thought about and taken care of, And the Bangladesh team, I am telling you, they are a completely different beast when it comes to India. The last time also when we won by the skin of our teeth by the DLS method. 5 runs or 4 runs we won it. And there are some players who play very well against Bangladesh. Like for example KL Rahul. KL Rahul, I have my issues with that player. But if you put KL Rahul against Bangladesh, he will really play well. He will not sell his wicket cheaply. He will do his best to win the match for India. So there are some players who really play well, but unfortunately right now KL Rahul is not in the team. I'm not a big KL Rahul supporter, but KL Rahul is very good with Bangladesh, be it fielding, be it batting, be it everything, even though he missed one very crucial catch in one of the Indo-Bangladesh match, but he also got an incredible run out from the boundary rope, I still remember. So KL Rahul is a major performer when it comes to Bangladesh. You have to understand which players play well against which teams. Even that is also very, very important. So that's what I want to just say, that Indians should not take this match lightly. We had a scare in the last match. We underestimated Rashid Khan because Rashid Khan had not picked up any wickets against India in the past World Cup campaign. So we said, okay, fine, let's smash him, let's try to smash him. And he took 3 wickets, and we were really tottering till Hardik Pandya and Surya Kumar Yadav steadied the ship. We do not want any shocks or surprises like that. We have to aim for a total which is well above 200 in this pitch, just not 180. We have the batting ammo to do that. We have it. It's not as if it's something it's impossible. We have it. So we have to aim for above 200 if we are batting first, and if we are batting second, of course we have to be very careful because in this pitch, uh, everybody says that when you are batting second, chasing becomes a little difficult. So even that aspect needs to be taken care of. That where if we are going to chase, how are we going to chase? And when you are chasing, you have to remember Virat Kohli has to be even used better. Now, many people are saying, yeah, Virat Kohli coming 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. It's as if we are accommodating him. He's not playing, we are accommodating him. It's not that. We are not accommodating Virat Kohli. We are just using Virat Kohli to come at a proper time so that he can be the most effective at that point of time. And that is what cricket is, which many people don't understand. That no, acha, one opener, 1 down Virat Kohli used to come, 1 down only will come. No, it is not like that. The game has evolved much beyond that. We have to use him judiciously at a time when it is very critical for the Indians. So it could be when he's chasing, if we feel that yes, the total is too much, let's go for let's go for the young players first. Why Akshar Patel was brought in top against Pakistan, and he played a good knock. So if you have to go ahead and make some changes or tweaks while in the match, do it. If Virat Kohli comes even 5 down, 6 down, not an issue. You have to understand and realize what is required at that point of time so that India can get the victory. It should not be in any other way. So I hope people have loved this segment. I told you this is going to be a very interesting match because Bangladesh have played on this pitch, even though they just made 140 runs, but they have played on this pitch, so that's a big advantage. So they know how the pitch behaves. Okay. Secondly, they are a completely different beast against India. They're a completely different team when it comes to India. And they, as it is, they are playing very well. All their bowlers are delivering. Some of the batsmen are delivering, that is good enough. And as long as Shakib or Ridoy or Mahmudullah, any three of these play an innings, they've got a total on the board, batting first, we've got a challenge at hand. And even if they bat second, trust me, Litton Das has not played till now, no? Watch him when he plays against India. Again, he completely gets transformed. He will play his skin out. So, we have to understand that, and we have to go with a team which is very solid. Personally speaking, as I told you, I would love to go with these 5 bowlers. That is Arshdeep Singh, Bumrah, Hardik will always be there, and Kuldeep and Chahal. I will take Chahal because he has not been used in the World Cup till now, and he will bring in that element of surprise, and he's a very very crazy competitor, Chahal. So I would have brought Chahal in, but if that is not the case, maybe Siraj could be brought in also. I would take out Dubey and Jadeja. I would, but the Jadeja part is Dubey. I'm absolutely sure it should be taken out, and Jaswal should be brought in so that he can open with Rohit Sharma. But the Ravindra Jadeja bit is a gamble because Jadeja on his day can do anything, and if today Jadeja he plays and he really does a good job. Maybe he can win the whole match single-handedly. We don't know. So it is a gamble. But maybe I would have just taken him out and I would have brought in either Siraj or Chahal, depending on how the pitch should behave and depending on the pitch report. Thanks everyone for watching this segment. I hope you like this segment. I hope you like these segments which I make. This was about the India Bangladesh match which is coming up at 8 p.m. IST, and these were my views. I feel it is going to be a very close match, and we have to be very careful against the Bangladeshis. And they are a very young, young, sharp, fresh, tough team. I was watching them in the World Cup. They've lost a very close match to South Africa. They didn't do well against Australia, but apart from that, their performance has been really good. And Indians, we have our share of issues and problems which we need to address or fix, which we are not doing. That is the problem. You go ahead and keep on committing the same mistakes over and over again, then just one critical or crucial match we will lose and we will be in doldrums. We don't have the other. After Bangladesh, whom do we have matches with? I think it's with Australia and West Indies, right? Tough matches, very tough matches. And suppose we lose those matches. See. Anyways, take care. Bye bye.